Hey guys, we're here in San Diego at the Benefits Expo for Benefits Pro. Another person I have met through social media, and the first time I'm actually meeting these people. So I'm absolutely stoked at meeting real life people that they probably have pants on now rather than the first times we see each other, no one's wearing pants. So, John, for somebody who doesn't know you, who are you, your company, and what do you guys do?
Yeah, thanks, Lester. John Troutman. I'm with Mazzetti & Sullivan EAP Services. So we offer EAP services nationwide to businesses of any size. We're located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, but again, we can cover any size group.
So EAP in a time where, whether we're talking telephonic, walking in, brick and mortar, the conversation around mental wellness is such a big deal.
It really is.
Let's talk about what are the trends out there? What are the most innovative employers doing, and why is that important both financially and just from a people aspect, like impacting lives?
Yeah, again, so our model is based on that end user, so getting that group to use the service. And again, utilization is a challenge in EAP. A lot of them are getting less than 5% utilization. So what we've specifically seen is clients being more open to work with us to even be on site during COVID. Whatever that takes to make that happen, to engage them on a personal level. It isn't always face-to-face, obviously, but engaging them more often. Maybe that's through a training, maybe that's through a newsletter, maybe that's through a special event, but allowing us to be more engaged with their entire group so that they understand the service. Not just the employee, but the entire household. That's what we've seen, is that openness and that willingness to allow us to engage that group.
So I think people get this from an intrinsic value standpoint, like the warm and fuzzy. Talk to me about the financial aspect of mental wellness, EAP, and everything that comes downstream from that.
Yeah, so you're talking realistically, I mean, groups of about 200 or larger, you're talking a $176 a month for an employee. That's not breaking the bank. But working with that EAP provider that is going to engage that group that gets utilization, you really can't put a number on the amount of ways that's saving the cost to that employer. Retention, just feeling good about yourself waking up in the morning, right? Who hasn't been under more stress in the last 2 years, right? I sell these services and I've used them myself, right? So understanding that what you're paying, it's really hard to put that dollar amount of what you're going to save in so many different areas. Think about those parents that have kids, the stress that they're dealing with. I've helped a lot of brokers out across the country, just giving them those services to help things that their children were dealing with. Those things all add up to our lives.
And we're in the business, so we understand that the benefit's there and how to use it and grab it. Two last questions. What are people doing today? Because I haven't actually been in a broker seat for years, but I remember this is just the check the box. Is it 3 or 5 visits? And it's embedded in my disability policy or whatever. Fair? Is that still the normal marketplace today? It's embedded in some other product and it's just a check the box.
Well, that is my challenge because we are not a check the box.
Right.
We are known to what brokers say to me as a white glove provider, so we are not that check box. And many times it is, and in many times they don't even know they have that hidden away, tucked away in one of those plans.
So then let's leave everybody with some value then. Who's the target market for you? Like, so if a client's saying I am, or a broker saying I am, who's that I am for you? Who do you want to talk to?
Yeah, I want to talk to groups 75 or larger because I'm typically going to get a person in HR, and here's the value that we're going to bring. That HR person is hearing all those challenges of mental health, right? And they don't want to be dealing with it. They want to be able to hand them off. So we are taking on those groups. We're providing daily support in some cases to those HR people, contacting us with other issues in addition to mental health, so that their own mental health is protected and they don't have that added stress. So 75 or larger, I mean, we do go lower, we go much higher. Our largest client's 30,000. That's not the norm. But again, having that HR support for your team, not just the checkbox.
You know, the thing I love about this conversation is you can't turn on the TV, you can't read any social media article, you can't do anything without this. And it takes all of us to break the stigma of doing it, but breaking the stigma of doing it is also giving somebody the opportunity. It's like when we go into, CDHPs, but we don't give people the tools to manage their own health, right? It's like, wait, now we need to break the stigma as employers, but then give them the right tools. And you've got the right tool.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, we are going to make sure that people see your contact information below. Thanks so much for what you do.
Thank you so much, Lester.
Thanks, man.
That was good, man.